Hi everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome family. Welcome back. Come on in. If you're new, welcome. Come in. This is a little family that we're growing here, a little family community. So I decided to go because I know the full moon is coming up tomorrow. So I'm going to do readings for all of you tonight, every sign. I'm going to start with Virgo because you're my #1 viewer right now. You guys have actually blown it out. I can't believe how many of you have been watching me, but I do appreciate it. I'm very grateful for that. So I'm just going to do full moon energy readings, kind of looking into maybe how this full moon could help you, or kind of what energies it's going to be bringing and stuff to your life. So since Virgo, you have been my #1. Sorry, I'm just moving my notes aside here. I am going to read for you first. I am going to start with this brand new deck. My daughter actually bought it for me for my birthday. I haven't used it yet, so I'm going to try it out tonight. It's called the Cat Tarot deck. So we'll start with that. And then I do have a couple other here as backups that we can always clarify with. So again, thank you. If you do resonate, please please subscribe, even if you resonate just a tiny bit, because you can maybe possibly not find my channel again. And then I do have a lot of great things coming up. I'm trying to go on here at least once a day and do some type of reading for you. Today I've chosen to do these full moon readings for all 12 signs. So we're going to start with Virgo, and kind of go from there. So enough of me chatting and talking and all that. Just want to kind of dive into it. I'm just going to shuffle the cards here a couple times. And then again, this is for Virgo. This is your full moon reading. So this could be about anything. It can be career, it can be love, it can be just you. Just going to kind of let the cards guide us. Let the universe kind of let us know what they think you need to know for this full moon. What kind of energy is it bringing towards you? So hopefully you're all having a wonderful week, a great month. You're enjoying your summer if it's summertime, your winter if it's wintertime. I live in Michigan, which is in the U.S., so it's our summer right now. So it always it's weird to me to think South America and stuff. You guys are in winter right now. And it's so funny because when I was growing up and stuff, I always thought, oh, that place is just always summer. It's always summer everywhere but my state or my area that I'm from. Everybody always just lived in summer weather. Is how I thought as a kid. So it's kind of funny when you grow up and you kind of realize things and learn things. And you're like, oh, that's not so true. They have snow too in other places besides Michigan. All right, so give it a couple more shuffles here. I do have my comments working now, so definitely just drop me a comment if any of this resonates with you. Or if you have, I've been asking too, if you have suggestions for videos, like certain questions you would like answers to, different topics that you would like covered. Anything like that, just drop it in the comments. My email, you can always email me any questions as well. That's all in the description box. Personal readings, that's all in the description box. My Instagram. My Instagram is not me flashing my life and pictures. I literally use it as a way. I post every day something inspirational on there, whether it's a quote or a picture. I also share information on different types of crystals and different things like that. I am going to start pulling now that I've got that up and running and I've figured out how to use the video part of it and not just posting stuff. Because I'm so not technical at all. This right here took me forever to figure out how to do, just to record myself and post it and upload it. I'm sad case over here. But yeah, feel free to join me over there if you're just looking for some inspiration or just, some information and stuff. But I am going to start pulling daily readings. So when I get up in the morning and I'm drinking my coffee and getting my day started, I'm going to start pulling general energies for the day for a collective kind of thing on there, just to kind of post that, give everybody kind of an idea of what's ahead of for the day for all of us. So yeah, definitely think about joining me over there as well. You're not obligated to do anything, but I do appreciate anything that you do to support this channel. All right, Virgo, I think we've shuffled and chit-chatted enough, so let's go ahead and cut the deck. What are the energies coming towards Virgo with this full moon? What kind of energies can they expect? All right, so here we have the mind me, this is a brand new deck, so really be patient with me because I haven't used it a lot, so it's going to take me a minute to look at to figure out what card it is. But this is the Four of Swords. So this full moon is bringing you a time where you can do some reflection, maybe where you've been, where you want to go. It's also giving you some time to really just pull back, rest, focus on recovery. Like if you've been really busy, if things have been very chaotic in your life, this full moon is really bringing you a time that you can just take that time out for yourself. Give yourself that break, maybe cut out some overthinking. Like if you do find like there's certain areas of your life where you're obsessive thoughts about, or, you know, kind of that chatter in your head. This is also telling you that it's a good time to really look at that, maybe at your self-talk about yourself. But it's definitely a great time for you to get some rest, some recovery, just to do some reflection on your past, where you've been, what things worked, what things didn't work, where you're at now, and where you want to go, and like what kind of things you can change and do to get you to where you want to go. So it's a good energy, actually, especially with being a full moon. A lot of it's usually chaotic energies or people just kind of, so you just have a really calming, like resting energy, I get. Virgo. So you might be just staying at home over the next couple of days, maybe not really doing anything or kind of keeping to yourself there. And what's going to come out of this is the Wheel of Fortune. So like what I was getting when I first pulled that card is like, this is a great time for you to really reflect on what you've been through this year so far and things that have worked and not worked. Maybe some self-talking that's negative in your head, any of those things like that. I feel like this is a perfect time for you to really evaluate things, how you treat yourself, how you let others treat you. Because I feel like you are coming into a new cycle. Like this full moon is going to usher, once this over and the energy kind of calms down here after the full moon, you're going to have this new cycle beginning. And so that's why I think this full moon, that's what I was getting right when I sat down to do your reading, is like you guys are at a point where you can really take that time for yourself to really reflect on how you're treating yourself, how you're taking care of yourself, what you're thinking about yourself. Are you getting enough rest? Are you like doing too much? It's a good time for that, to pull back and just really get yourself centered again, because things are starting to shift. There's things that are wanting to come into your life. There's things that need to leave your life. So you're at a very crucial point in that. Yeah, because you're transforming. You're going through a transformation. Your energy is going through a transformation. So you could have maybe over the last few months just had a lot thrown at you, whether that's with work or family or friends and just different things, and being pulled in a lot of spots, and maybe saying yes when you really wanted to say no to things, and just really draining your energy and your kind of time and stuff. And the universe is kind of putting you in a position to really stop and really look at yourself and where you want to go, because this is about us at the end of the day, not in a narcissistic way, but we do have to take care of ourselves. If we're not rested, if we're not healthy, if we're having self-limiting beliefs, self-talk, that's going to prevent from things happening for us that are meant for us. I mean, eventually, if something's truly meant for you, it's going to come for you either way. But it could slow the process of those things coming down. So I'm really getting like a feeling that it's time for you to really reflect on your thoughts and how you're treating yourself, and how maybe outside influences have kind of maybe made you do things. Because I feel like Virgos are a very kind, gentle people. They do really care about their family, their friends. They do want to be helpful. They do want to do things for people. But I feel like this full moon is really trying to get you to pull back your energy and really focus on yourself and really take that self-reflection time out. Because you have a great new cycle that's trying to come in. This could even be like a new cycle of how you actually think about yourself. You know, if you're somebody that's always thinking like, oh, you know, they're good enough for that, but I'm not. We're all good enough for whatever we want to be. So it's just that. It's just getting out of that kind of cycle. And it's funny because on this card, it's like the cat is just getting out of the way in time for that vacuum to come through. So that's where I think you're at. I think you've kind of just come to this point all of a sudden where you're like, you know what, enough's enough. Like, I do need to take care of myself. I do need to, like, think about how I'm talking to myself. Because I don't want, you know, these negative things, or I don't want to push my blessings or things away. Sorry, that's my cat. Speaking of cats, I don't know if you can hear that rustling, but she somehow found a bag and she's playing with it. A grocery bag out of the cupboard, probably. Um, Sorry about that. She just distracted me. So that's where I think I'm getting with you guys. Like, yeah, because there's some new beginning. There's something that you're very passionate about. There's some idea that's going to be coming to you that you're going to be able to, like, move forward with. It could be even an idea of maybe, like, a new hobby that you want to start up. Or maybe you do want to find a new job. Or maybe you do want to start a new business. Um, it's going to be different for everybody, but it's like I just getting this energy of like this pause before something new starts, and it's this perfect time for you to really reflect on your own self, without pointing fingers at like, well, if they weren't saying this, I would have done that differently. Like, really think about yourself and like how you're treating yourself, how you're talking to yourself. Are you putting others before your own needs? Those kind of things. That is what this full moon is bringing to you, and that's what this full moon energy will be the most helpful for you. Because it's like once you do that, and just write down like what are your goals, like what do you want to see like going forward, like what are the things that are going around in your head that are limiting you, like do you think you're too old to do something, do you think you're not pretty enough to do something, whatever those self-limiting beliefs. The full moon for you guys is making you take time out to reflect on that, how you're treating yourself. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Oh, this is the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, because I feel like you've always kind of limited yourself. Like, I feel like you've always kind of felt like you're trapped in a way. Um, Maybe like there are things that you want to do, but you think I can't do them because I'm too old, or I don't have the time, I don't have the money, or, like I just don't have. But I feel like the universe is trying to grant you this new beginning that you want, but before you can get it, is you really have to pull back and you really have to reflect on you. Because it's like once you do that, and you can start to see like those little things that you're doing that you don't realize are limiting you or pushing these away. um it's gonna help you heal. And then it's like once you do that, then you're gonna feel so much more energized. You're gonna have more positive thoughts about yourself. You're going to be able to start taking more positive approaches to things. So the sun is trying to come through. There is a new beginning that's trying to come through for you. I'm not getting like this is a relationship reading at all. I feel like this is really a spiritual self-improvement kind of reading, for you Virgos. And it's like just taking that pause. It's like you have to pause. It's like you're coming to the end of a cycle where you felt very drained. You felt like you're just giving, you weren't getting, like there wasn't that. You felt like, you had to, like you're holding yourself back in some way. But that's about to shift after this full moon here. But it's just going to take you actually doing the work on yourself. Self-work is the hardest work. It's so much easier to tell other people how they should do things or what they should do, just like people do that to you all the time, I'm sure. But when we actually sit in our own energy and we really reflect on like, what are we telling ourselves every day? Like when we're getting ready for work, or when you're getting ready to go to school, or when you're getting ready in the morning, are you standing there talking about like how bad your hair looks, or like, how I need to lose 15 pounds, or like my teeth are crooked, or, I wish I didn't have glasses, or I wish my hair was a different color, like all these things, like, or are you standing there realizing like how beautiful you truly are, like how unique you are, like nobody else has that crooked tooth like you do, and to somebody that's beautiful. Um, and are you thinking about like, crap, I gotta, go deal with these people today. I don't really want to. Why did I say I was gonna help them? And just those negative like things. I feel like you guys are at a cycle right now where you're starting. This is a time for you to really take a look at how you're talking to yourself, how you're treating yourself. It's a self-reflection reading. It's a self-healing reading. And it's like once you do take that time out and use this full moon energy to help you clear out, maybe do some meditating, just listening to positive affirmations and repeating them to yourself at least for like 5-10 minutes a day. It doesn't take much time. But if you do that every day, it slowly builds up. And then you find out that you start spending more time doing those things. Like when I first started meditating, um, I would like half the time I would start to like doze off, honest to God. Um, but it's like the more you do it, the more you find time. Like you realize, like, you go to the bathroom every morning. Just, take an extra 5 minutes in there and just say positive things to yourself in the mirror. Point out the things you do like about yourself. Um, Point out, like, the qualities that you like in yourself. I feel like that's what this full moon's about. It's a self-reflective, self-healing kind of time for you. And it's like the more you do that work on yourself, there's the bigger and grander this new beginning that's trying to come through for you, this new cycle, this new way of thinking and doing things for yourself. Um, so yeah, definitely if that resonated with you, please like, subscribe. If it does resonate with you and there's something that you're really struggling with, you're not sure how to get past it or how to move forward, definitely email me. I would be willing to like set up, like I have some specials right now, but I really want to help people that need to be helped. People that do see that they have these patterns, but they're not sure how to break through them. That's really what my mission is. I'm a healer. I know I'm a healer. I'm the person that if you take me out in public, we're going to have people come up asking us questions, and like people are going to just, I don't know why it is, but it's something I've always had. It's as I gotten older, I've learned how to deal with it, and I've learned that it's a gift and not like a nuisance. I used to get annoyed, like why are these people why are people always coming to me? I'd be in the grocery store looking at freaking apples or something, and somebody come up and they just be like, oh my God, and they tell me their life problems. Um, so yeah, I've learned my lesson with that. And what my gifts and stuff are. So I definitely would like to be able to help you if there's something that you're really kind of struggling with, because I feel like there is something but this is a you thing. I don't feel like this is an outside energy. Um, this could be maybe like past, traumas. This could be like just low self-esteem. This could simply be like you recognize you need changes, but you're not sure how to instigate those into your life, or like steps that you can take to change those. So that's what this reading's about. So thank you again very much, family, for tuning in. Hopefully this resonates, and I love you all, and have a blessed day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.